Oh no, it's.
Colosso likes this.
See, even the fans agree.
Huh? Where'd you get that sweet hat from?
Berlin.
Whoa! I heard you top 19 that Pro Tour.
I did. I did top 19 that Pro Tour. that was my first Pro Tour, and I remember that you and Burnett and I stayed together, right? Or no, we didn't stay together. We stayed together in Kyoto, right?
It was sexy.
But it was. But in Berlin, we went shopping, and we got lost.
We didn't get lost.
We got a little lost.
Yeah, I did.
Anywhere near lost.
Your dredging was miserable.
I was lost.
You were bad. Felt lost.
Yeah.
Can you about that
And
one?
we
You dredged for
walked
like
into that
18,
store,
right?
and
Yeah, draw
was just
stuff.
outside. We're gonna do like,
Yeah. And I was like,
There was that. There weren't even that many hats.
Yeah,
It was.
that's why I brought the Icarus back.
like a
So, like,
wall
even though I don't have
of
any
I'm
bridges.
pretty sure I would know exactly how many hats were in any store.
we
Yeah,
I got a hat too, but it's not nearly as cool as yours.
well, we have Tommy. I
Pretty
can't
sure.
pronounce your last name. We
Coloa?
have Tommy Coloa here
Tiny
with us.
T,
Or TK.
Tiny T in the house. Tommy is
A master of all eternal formats.
See your hats.
Eternal Master. He has a couple GP top 16s, right?
Top 8.
Top 8 and top 16.
Top 8 in the top 16, and you did well in that Pro Tour, right?
Nah.
No, yeah. All right. Well, he's won countless pieces of power in the Midwest, and he has a pretty interesting take on Dredge for Legacy. Want to talk about the card choices a little? The main deck is pretty typical, but just go over for the people that aren't
Pretty typical.
Pretty typical in what way?
What do you mean? They're
The Force Worlds are a
bracelets.
little interesting.
Brains?
I know, but
Brainstorm and hapless researcher is pretty out there.
What's that?
Yeah, it
Second
is.
draw a card, discard a card?
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like a drought of salt in the worse.
So hard.
Oops.
You get a class more mana.
So tell us a story about when you won states and you put your trophy up at your apartment. Your plaque. Did you get a plaque for when
I did get a plaque. The roommates did not like it. The girls were not about the states plaque.
They weren't into the Magic the
want the
Gathering
trophies?
They
States
did not.
plaque.
I put it nicely over our kitchen sink where we had a nice little picture already.
Mom
Yeah.
was proud every time she was doing the cooking.
They didn't like it.
What's the name of your deck, Tommy?
I believe they call it dredge.
Oh, but
They just said I stole your hoodie. This is a travesty. Let's get this right. This is my hoodie. Sorry.
I guess we'll just call it Dredge.
I'm sorry. Like, you could call it hapless researcher dredge. How about that?
How about
Force of
That's
Will
not
Dredge.
cool at all. We
Yeah,
have-
Force of Will's the card
We
that's
have
kind of
much
out there
cooler
for
names
Dredge,
than
right?
that.
Brainstorm, yeah, brainstorm.
They sideboard it once in a while now, but yeah, it's not main decked ever.
So how'd you come up with this little bro?
Well, I decided I wanted to be able to beat combo more efficiently. So most combo players don't usually see Force of Will coming in the main deck, so they're pretty likely to go all in and right into it. But between that and the Cabal therapies, it's actually pretty easy now. So I'm only a turn or two slower than they
Use more
are,
battery.
and with that much disruption, it's pretty easy to make that matchup a lot better.
I like the Cabal therapy for step links.
Yeah, 13 lands. It's 5 fetches, 4 Cs, and 4 Coliseums.
I like the blind step links attempts.
Yeah,
We like your sideboard plan.
I got. Someone told me he might be playing Zoo, but they really weren't sure.
I thought you
And
could put him on an aggro deck.
my
but
hand was super slow, so I didn't want to get Steplinks down. The Steplinks would have been dead.
Fair enough.
I mean, my
Is that a
hand,
Realm Razor?
that's a Realm Razor.
Realm Razor in the sideboard. I mean, there are decks with 43 lands, and that
So
brings
which one of
them
those
to
are
0
your main
lands.
decks and where's your sideboard?
Sideboard's
The sideboard is the far,
Sideboard's
far
the
right.
Exhumes, Chain of Vapors, Ley Lines, and the 4 random creatures.
Okay, that's okay, AJ. Since you're sitting there, you have to read off every card and a number without saying anything but the card names and the numbers. Go.
I'm not going to do that. You can make
Lots of
Colossus.
We
You
have,
guys gotta do it.
all right, to start we have 4 Golgari Grave Troll, 4 Steam Imp, 4 Narcomoeba, 4 Putrid Imp, 3 Icarid, 1 Golgari Thug, 1 Flamekin Zealot, 1 Sphinx of Lost Truth, 3 Cabal Therapy, 2 Dread Return, 4 Bridge from Below, 4 Brainstorm, 4 Hapless Researcher, 4 Careful Study, 4 Force of Will, 4 Underground Seas, 4 Suffolk Coliseum, and 5 Fetch Lands.
Assorted fetches.
Yeah. The sideboard is 4 Exhume, 4 Chain of Vapor, 3 Leyline of the Void, a Realm Razor, an Iona, a Terastodon, and a Sphinx of the Steel Wind.
First, I want to ask the main deck choices. The Force of Will you've explained, but also the Sphinx, is that to speed up the deck against combo also?
Yeah, the Sphinx and the Flamekin are just there to speed up the super kill condition against combo, and the Flamekin I think is pretty necessary with the amount of 43 land in the room.
Right,
You can't beat a
Tabernacle, sure,
otherwise.
on all your zombie tokens.
And versus
only 2 Dread Return. Has that been a problem for you today?
I kind of want the third one in there, but I wasn't sure what to cut. Usually if I play the Sphinx and Flamekin, I like to have the 3 Dread Returns. So after you Dread Return Sphinx, it's more likely you'll have the second one
Find
for
your second one
Flamekin away.
to kill him right away.
Yeah,
Sure.
I would like to put a third one somewhere in there.
And the sideboard, the reanimation package is pretty interesting. Why don't you explain that to us?
Well, like right before I played in like a legacy event at the Boston Grand Prix, Owen told me about some crazy Exhumed Icarus list he saw. So I played it first there, and I top 4'd like the 90-man tournament.
Right.
So I'm like, I'll try this again, bring it back. Some cool new guys to Exhume in my sideboard.
yeah, some shiny new toys to get out there.
Yeah.
Both combos, the dredge, core and the reanimation package they're both
Graveyard based.
yeah, they're both graveyard based. They're both taken down by the same hate. How do you fight that when both of your kills are taken out by Relic and Tormenta?
Well, when they have Leyline, both my kills look really terrible. But I mean, like obviously that's why my only piece of hate for their hate is my Chain of Vapors
Four Chain of
for the
Vapors.
Leylines. But Leyline's pretty uncommon in this format,
Yeah,
and I don't know, Tormenta's Crypt, Relic, they're not that hard to beat. Just like if they have multiples, it can be a kind of problem. But as you saw in game 2 in the last match,
yeah, I
you
was
double
gonna say,
Relic and it wasn't
you
close.
just keep grinding them out.
Yeah, you just gotta, like I said, like Icarus, I tell everyone, like game 1 is usually a breeze, game 2 and 3 is just grindhouse. Like,
Yeah.
You're inching for every little bit of damage and advantage you can get.
Yeah.
What do you normally board out for the Exhume?
Do you want to tell us how you boarded out, or how you boarded that last round?
The last matchup, I boarded in 3 of the Exhume targets, leaving the Realm Razor in the sideboard, and I boarded in the 4 Exhumes. I believe I boarded out Sphinx of the Lost Truth, Bulgari Thug, Flamekin Zealot, 3 Cabal Therapies, and it might have been 1 Dread Return. No, I ended up taking out 1 Brainstorm.
One brainstorm.
One Brainstorm. It was between the Hapless Researcher and Brainstorm, but the Hapless is more effective with the Exhume strategy. Just getting a guy in the graveyard quick.
Getting the guy in the graveyard, sure. It also can give you the bridge tokens.
Bridge tokens, and it blocks a turn 1 Lackey if I need to.
Right.
Like we saw with Future by the way.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome.
Just ran it right in.
I didn't know that.
I thought he
could
might
block.
have been baiting. I thought he might have been baiting it for Relic. And I was like, oh boy.
Yeah. I was a little worried about Relic, but at that point I was a little all in. Can't play with fear.
Maybe you read the card and thought, can't block. Just assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely.
Maybe just thought.
I mean, you
thresholds
definitely
about-
thought it's a
Didn't
good
know
block.
that.
Yeah. If I have threshold, maybe.
So, what decks do you want to play against, and what decks do you bring the reanimation package? Is that an every round
The
thing, or is
reanimation
that
package has been pretty much every round today. He was like, for instance, like, they only have 12 months crypt a couple times today. Like, I set it up if I have a Future can play or a Hapless Researcher, I can Exhume. They quickly crypt me, and then I still have the response to get more guys in my graveyard.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
so I can throw another guy back in there since it doesn't target.
That's probably why the reanimates aren't in there, so you can.
Yeah, that's why the Exhumes are a little better. Especially with the Future and Hapless Researcher, it really helps to fight the crypts and stuff.
Right. That's interesting. And 3 ley lines that expect on the mirror, or is that for?
Yeah,
other
there was
graveyard
3 5 needles, but then with the reanimation package already handles the crypts and all that stuff I want to needle anyway. And I expected I might have to face the mirror. It's really good versus 43 land. And I guess Reanimator in general has been a popular deck, so
Yeah,
I really hate
that's
for them
been
too.
picking up a little steam recently, and Tomb's getting pricey.
$45 I heard.
Yes.
$45 for 2.
Yeah, it's real high.
In case you're just tuning in, this is Tommy Coliff's Dredge deck with a Reanimator sideboard, and the card underneath Putrid Imp is Hapless Researcher, which is
A nice one.
yeah, a little little out of left field, but
Which I have to say, it was partially Owen's.
Owen's
I was
just
like-
we can blame it on
talked
Owen.
to
I
him
was
today.
like, I need more than 16 blue cards to play for.